Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another live stream on this lovely Thursday, 27th of April, with myself, Leon Bartropp, and the community. We are live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, closed Facebook account, and another Facebook account as well. Soon we're going to be able to stream to Instagram as well, so we'll be streamed all over the place. I don't know if my computer about to handle it. No, that's the only thing. Don't think it's powerful enough, but we're getting there, aren't we? We're getting there. Well, welcome to everyone. I hope everyone is well. And if you haven't been with us before, what we normally do on a Thursday is for about half an hour, 35 minutes, we put out questions for everybody. We cover a few things. Like tonight, we'll be covering about painting my bivvy of all things. I've had loads of messages from people asking what paint do you use, how do you do it. So we're going to go through that a little bit. General carp fishing questions and queries if you want them answered. If you want them about zig fishing, about bait fishing, about fishing in France, about fishing in England, getting tickets, losing, anything to do with carp fishing that you've ever thought, oh, actually, I'm stuck on that. I want to know, or a rig or a baiting situation or a pop up or whatever it is. Just put your questions down there, and myself and the community will be only too happy to try and help answer your questions for you. So that's what happens about the first 35 minutes. It's open to everybody. Then for about the last half an hour, we go to the Catch More Carp subscribers. We lose YouTube, we use Facebook, and we go into the closed subscribers from Catch More Carp website. If you're not a member, guys, it may be worth having a look at it. The annual and the monthly subscription. Over 300 videos. We have the live every Thursday. Loads and loads of discounts. CC More, the Keen Angler. You get 10% off anything on there online. UK Carp Particles. Loads and loads and loads of different ones on there. Precision hooks. Everything on there. Okay. So, and we give away prizes the first Thursday of every month. So welcome everybody anyway. Let's get on with the show and get your questions ready for this fine Thursday. Although it's not very fine, it's absolutely pouring down outside. But let's have a look. This seal's here. Evening, Terry. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Good evening, Facebook user. Good evening to you. Nigel Long. Evening all. Hope everybody well. We're very good. Taz, evening to you, mate. Hope you're well as well. It's Chris Thomas, Eileen, on the crew. Dave Prime. Good evening, everybody. Evening, Dave. Hope you're well, mate. Everything Carpy. Hi, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Good evening, Chris Hamford. He's a regular on here as well. Kevin Smith as well. Jason Fern. Hi, mate. I hope you're well. Remember you from last week on a Thursday. What I will say, guys, is I'm still getting messages about Sandhurst, about our social event. We've got a Sandhurst social event, 9th to the 11th of July. There's one space left. 16 swims. We could have gone the whole 21, but we're only having 16 swims. You can use bait boats. We're having a 48 hours, a Sunday to Tuesday. So for you guys who work the weekends, this is for you at Sandhurst. For you guys who can't get a booking on now, this is for you guys. It's we have a hog roast on the Monday. Goodie bags have been myself and Jamie, who's the Nash consultant. We'll be all walking around trying to help you with fishing. Just generally having a social. You don't need to even speak to us if you just want to be there and have a good time. But yeah, we've got one space left. And you use bait boats as well, because it's a closed environment. Normally you can't. You can if that's your thing. Let me know. Hit me up. Send me a message. Also, we've got about 3 Norton Disney socials left. That is on the 21st. Just check it. The 21st to the 23rd of July, Friday to Sunday, 11 to 11. Again, it's a social event. We've got 16 swims on there. I think we've booked 13 of them already. Most of them are gone. As I say, we've only got 3 spots left if you're interested. Hog roast on the Saturday night. Goodie bags and myself, Jamie, and a few other guys from CC More walking around, helping you with your fishing, trying to get you to catch some of these cracking Norton Disney carp up on Turner's Lake. So if you're interested in that as well, send me a message on Instagram, Facebook, wherever, and we'll try and get you booked in. Evening, Stuart. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Ben Baker on YouTube. Good to see you, mate. So a very good evening, no matter where you're tuning in from. Luke Williams, good evening. Just back from a 24-hour blank, still slow. Should pick up though. We're going to go have a look at the weather in a minute. We're going to go and have a look. Louis Carp Fishing, evening to you, mate. Chaz Bun, hi Leon, hope you're well. I'm very good, thank you. Paul Blanchett, good evening, everybody. Facebook user, good evening from the banks of West Stowe in the rain. Sorry, you have to excuse me. I'm just supping on a nice cup of tea. So yeah, this is your opportunity to get your questions in, guys. Get your questions and queries. Put them out there. Put them down. Hi Phil, evening Leon, everybody. Evening you, Phil, mate. Hope you're well. And you, Steph. Evening Leon. Evening all. Another one, Dean Armstrong. Evening to you, mate. And Adam. Evening Leon. There we go. Okay. Yeah, everything Carp says. Anyone out over the Easter bank holiday? I should be out. I should be fishing from tomorrow for a couple of 2 or 3 nights. Anyone else is going to be out and around? Not sure whether I'm going to be Stone Acres or the Woolpack yet. Not too sure. Weather looks... in fact, let's go have a look at the weather. It looks so much better than it has been. Saying that, was it last night? Night before? Tuesday night was 0 or 1 degree. Right, let's go and have a look at the weather. Weather. Let's have a look. There we go. The weather. Right. It's been terrible of late, hasn't it? It has been really cold and horrible. And hopefully it's going to get a bit better. So Cambridgeshire, Huntingdon, let's go and have a look. This is a possibility of where I might be going. Minimum of low of 8 tonight. Got a lot of rain though, to be fair. Tomorrow, 16 degrees during the day. Moderate breeze, southwesterly, turning to northwesterly. 5 degrees at night. That's not too sad. Still a little bit cold. Saturday's the one. Look, 18 degree. Light showers, light winds. 8 degrees at night. Saturday's looking very, very good. What's the pressure? Air pressure saying? 1019. Not massively high. Still worth using the old zigs, I think. Sunday again, 17 and 9. Oh, blimey, I might even have to leave me winter sleeping bag at home. Monday, 16 and 6. As well, northerly winds coming in. And then it sort of goes back a little bit. It's saying Tuesday, 3 degrees at night. 2nd of May, 3 degrees at night. At least we've got double figures in the daytime, though, which we haven't had recently. Wednesday, 13 degrees. Thursday, 14 degrees. And then up to we've got another bank on there, haven't we? 15s and 5s. Huntingdon, yeah. It's a lot better. Fish are starting to come out. Oxford, the other side of the country. Let's have a look what's happening over there. But that's a possibility of where I may be going as well. Stone Acres tomorrow, Saturday. So tonight, a low of 9. Low of 9. When it's a low of almost double figures, it's good, isn't it? It's nice. You're not getting cold. Water temperature going up. I mean, I hate to say it. In the next 4 weeks, they'll be spawning, won't they? Bloody hell. Friday, 17 degrees, 5 at night. But again, Saturday, 18 and 8. 8 degrees low at night. That's a low, don't forget, at night, the 8. So it's probably going to be higher than that. Sunday, 16 and 9 degrees. Light showers, gentle breezes. Yeah, typical good weather for fishing over this bank holiday weekend. Yeah, looking good, guys. Looking a lot better than it has done. Who is out? Let us know down below. Down in the comments, let us know who's out this weekend, where you're going. If you're going for social or mates on your own, let us know down below, as I always say. Hi, Dennis. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Simon said a very good evening to all. Good evening to you, Simon. Backyard Billionaires. Hello all. Hello to you, mate. Good to see you. It's really good to see everybody on a Thursday night. Hopefully we'll get more and more people in here and we enjoy it. We get loads of questions, loads of new kit that's coming out. We'll do little reviews and get some guests on and all that type of stuff. We're just going to have a really good time, aren't we? A bit of a community rather than the hard sell. No, look at this, look at that. It's all going to be community based. All for you guys, you know. So yeah, so let me know who's out over the weekend with this warmer weather. Jason, hi Leon, to the carpers out there. Let's have a good one again this week. Let's hope so, mate. Let's hope so anyway. Dave Martin, good evening everyone. Hope you're well. Very well, mate. Dave Prime, evening everybody. Hope everyone's well. George says evening as well. Evening to you, mate. Nick Savage says, hi Leon, the fishing family. That's what we are. We are one big fishing family. Martin said, do you do tutorials this one-to-one? Unfortunately, I just don't get the time anymore with my business, with my social media marketing business. I just don't get the time. I'm just so busy. And with fishing, and with filming for the Catch More Carp website, and going out with CC Moore, family life, granddaughter, children, daughter's son. It's just all Mrs. B, the most important one. I just don't get the time to do one-on-one, I'm afraid, anymore. That's why we've done these couple of social events. We're going to have a couple more next year, maybe a couple more this year. I don't know, but we've got the one at Sandhurst and the one at Turner's. That'd be your best chance of getting some one-to-one time, because I will be giving everybody who's there some prime one-to-one time to go through how you're fishing, all that type of stuff. So yeah, basically it's a social, but I'm going to be helping you, just like Jamie's going to be walking around. We're going to try to help you try and get more fish, basically. So unfortunately not Martin, but on the socials you'll get some good tuitions from us. Even north of Wet Wales, John, it's the wet here as well. How you stop crashes taking your bait? Crashes. I'm not sure about that one. Hello to all the guys. Hello, Bob. Luke says, I bought a set of seat covers for my Vivaro. Quality and service second to none. Excellent. Now, that's the seat cover. The guys we got a discount with, one of the members, Andy Radford of the Catch More Carp, he's got a seat company. So we get a discount there as well. One of the many discounts. Everything carp is highly. And when the normal specials goo come out, is it coming in all the colours of range? Oh, it's a little bit secret one, a little bit secret squirrel, that one. But yeah, we've got some. I'm working with it now. I actually had my first fish this week on using it on the goo. Using it, it's not. We can't call it goo because that's called and that's goo. But we use it. We're using and developing a northern special goo type liquids, yellow, pinks. I think we might have oranges. It's going to be white. I think there'll be a few different colours. I've only been testing the yellow and the pink so far. I really like it. Had a fish on it this week. Last week, should I say. Just gone. And yeah, really, yeah, it's doing everything it's meant to do. And it smells, the plastic smells up. Because I've been using it on my zigs, you see, on my zig hook baits. I've glugged up all my single hook baits for this spring. So we'll start going on the bottom and pop-ups and hinge rigs and choddies and all that type of stuff. Coming off the zigs and going more on those. The fish are definitely getting near the bottom again now. So yeah, so I've glugged up some yellows, some whites, northern specials with the liquid haze, or I don't really know what it's going to be called yet. They're trying to figure out the name, but I would hopefully it be in all different colours. At the moment, it's just the pink and the yellow that I'm testing with. But yeah, I'm not even sure when that's all coming out, but at the moment, it's looking good. Evening, Frank. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. How do you stop crayfish? Well, Martin, basically you can't really stop crayfish. I did a little video on my Instagram about a couple of tips. Basically, you have to use plastic baits, or you can get wooden balls and soak them in neat flavour. That works. Cork balls, soak them in your neat flavour as well. Fish silt spots rather than like gravelly, hard spots. Less chance for the crayfish. Don't like being out in the open. Fish stiffer rigs, that type of thing. Don't fish like coated braid or braid, so just tangle them up. Don't fish zigs and that, or pop-ups again, because they pull them down. I like to fish just a bottom plastic hook bait and a stiff rig. Another good idea that I've used over years, use lots of bait. So put 5 kilo, 10 kilo out on one spot. You know, in that silt. Normally it can deter them. They can't munch through them. Depends on how many you got though. Don't use tungsten tubing, lead core, things like that, because they just munch away at it. They really do. So yeah, that is some of the different things I use if I fish the cray infested. But they're a bloody pain in the arse, aren't they? Let's have a look. I'm off to Sandhurst in June, 2 nights. First time, can't wait. I bet you can't, mate. Sandhurst, brilliant place. I love it over there, I really do. Evening, Baz. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Chris Thomas says, please can see me. They can't see me. I can see you, Chris. I can see you, mate. Matt C says, how much? I'm not sure what you mean, but how much is that for the subscription? $4.99 a month or $49.99 for the year. So you get 2 months free, basically. Dennis, look, I'll put it out here anyway. I'll put it on here. So you know. If you want to go and have a look at it, guys, go and have a look. I'll put the website details on there if you haven't seen it before. There you go. That will give you the details. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right. So Dennis says, if using tigers, soaked in Coke, how much would you use for a 2-day session? Depends on the fish. Tigers, I tend to go easy. You don't need to stick loads out. You really don't. You really don't. You know, a couple of sprays, a couple of handfuls. Even when I'm using them from a boat, I'm putting a handful out. I'm not putting loads. Put loads out. The fish get full up. It's detrimental to the fish. So, you know, less is more with tigers, I found. You can use lots of particles like hemp and maize, stuff like that. But tigers, nuts, definitely less is more. So a couple of handfuls over 3 rods, you know, kilo, half a kilo, not even a kilo I wouldn't use over a couple of days session. Probably less than that. A couple of spray catapult sprays over. Hi Roger, all's well, very well, thank you. Martin says, where do I pay? Send me a message, Martin. Send me a message. Go to the website. You can sign up automatically there. Paul says, just a query, it seems that to sign into the videos from my Samsung phone and both laptop, the password to sign in won't work on both. Ooh, any advice on how I can use the same password? You should be able to use the same password on all devices, Paul. I may have to refresh your password. Website sometimes gets a little bit confused. Send me a message, Paul, on Facebook or something, and then I'll reset it for you. Evening, Andy. There you go. Andy's the guy who owns the car seat cover business. If you want to get some decent, proper camo ones or normal ones for cars, vans, anything, Andy's your guy. Frank says, got 40 hours of Swan Valley Yate in July. What's it like? There's some lovely fish on there. It's pretty open, Frank. It's like a public, the public can walk around, so it's a bit open. Keep your kit tucked in, I would. Lovely fish in there. Not many, but there's some nice ones in there. Stephen said, evening all, whatever the weather this time of the year. Yeah, weather's bloody crazy, isn't it? It really is. Oh, backyard big in the United States here. Well, hello to our friends across the pond. Good to see you, mate. Chaz said, so what's your approach to zig depth? Now, a very good question. That I tend to use adjustable zigs. And I like to fish up until now, I always like to fish 2 or 3 foot below the surface. But I've having some good, over the last couple of years, fishing mid-water in the spring. So if I'm fishing a 12-foot lake, 6 foot, fishing 10 foot, 5 foot, 8 foot, 4 foot. I've been getting bites, not so high up, but mid-water. After speaking to a guy I know who fishes very, very consistently with the zigs and wherever he goes, he said to me, mid-water spring, sun comes up, adjustable zigs, put them up a little bit more. When that water starts warming up a bit more, late spring, you know, keep them up in, you know, 2 or 3 foot below. But like it is now, freezing cold, or has been, mid-water, I would say, Chaz. It's a good starting depth anyway. Adam says, weather looking bang for next week. Yeah, we could be getting it, hopefully. We're off to Whitby this weekend for the golf festival. Fair play. Hope you have a good time. I thought it was you, Jamie. It was me on West Stowe. He threw me out. No problem. Right, let's go over while we've got time. So 20 minutes in already. Let's have a little sip of drink. And let's have a look at the little bit of footage that was on my Instagram this week about me spraying up my Fast and Light, my Aqua Fast and Light. Let's have a look. Let's have a look there. There it is. Fast and Light, untouched. Perfect. You know, normal colour that you buy in any shop. Okay, right. This is what I did to it. With the old spray paint. There's 3 different colours on there. The old spray paint. That's just dark. There's still a bit dark there. Still a bit bright. I mean, it mats down a little bit more than that. When it's dried, that was still, the bottom ones are still quite wet, so it matted down. But yeah, I just went a bit crazy. I just went a bit mad for a change. So have a look at. Let's go back here. What do you think of the? What do you think of the spray paint? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let's have a look at the paint I used. I had loads of messages from guys saying, "What paint did you use? Where can I get it from?" Now, eBay. It might have even been Amazon. Let's go over to the other camera. Other camera, I love it. Let's have a look at the other camera. if I remember it. How do I do this now? Oh God, how do I do this? No, it's not there. So it's all well and good having all the technology. If you can't bloody use the thing, all the gear, no idea, isn't it? It's a real simple thing, it is. I know it is, and I just... Right. Let's see. Where the bloody hell am I? Oh! Is that the one? Is that it? Yay! I finally got there. Old stupid thick Leon's got there. Right, let's have a look. Let's get this. Let's have a look. Now, this is the paint, the spray paint. Now, that's the one. King's Army industrial paint. You can get this. I'm sure it's off eBay. I'm sure it's Amazon. But this is just one of the colours. Let's get some of the other colours. These are the 3 colours that I used. Used that one. I used that one as well, and we used that one. So we used the NATO green, we used the flat black. They're all King's Army industrial paint. These are all the stuff that the army use. Quick dry mud brown. So they're the 3 colours that I used. And as I say, look, that's who makes some monster colours. There's another couple of other companies that make them as well, I believe. But these are the ones I use. For those interested, those messaging me, again, it's, you know, all the details are on there, what you got to do. But I was just going crazy. Just put a little bit here, a little bit there, have a little spray up. Can't remember how much these are. But again, all you do is take them up, give them a little spray up there. I'm not going to do it, obviously, and you're good to go. So yeah, that's the ones. They're the 3 colours. There's lots of different ones there. There's literally about 30 different colours that are matte, sort of brown and green and things like that you can use. Yeah, give them a go, guys. Give them a go. I know some of you were interested on seeing what they was, so that's the one. So guys, what do you think? Did you like the colour? Did you like... are you going to be spraying your own? Let me know in the comments below. Bloody hell, 25 minutes in. Chris says, can't get on my lake yet. No tree cover at the moment. Oh, dear. Matt C, Stone Acres will be Ramo. Yeah, it probably will be this weekend. I might go Woolpack instead. Don't know yet. We shall see. How did you get on the Woolpack? I've had a ticket for about 3 or 4 years, Martin. I was lucky enough to be, when the new owners took it over, there was a friend of mine got a ticket, and he was just in the office bit there, and they said, oh, do you know anyone? And luckily I was in the right place at the right time. But it's got a waiting list. Get yourself on a waiting list, mate. Simple as that. Mark says, rain, rain, rain. Yep, it's going to be raining all weekend, but it's not. Some of it's not heavy, some of it's sunny. The fish have got to react to it, surely, haven't they? Everything Carp said, what's your favourite tuna mix? You fish Northern's over the top of it, and what liquids you add to it? I don't really use Pacific tuna very much. I use Triple X, but I'm going to be using the new test bait this year. I've already started using it already. I caught some nice fish up to 50 odd pound from France. But the liquids I like things like the hot chorizo. I like liquid liver. I like the hemp oil. I like the 2 marine oils. They're, well, marine liquids. They're not oils, what am I talking about? The marine amino blend, 3 all of those I really like. I like to glug my freebies, my hook baits in those. I always like to mix a thin one like a hemp oil with a thick one like a liquid liver, that type of thing. So I get the best of both worlds. And I do. I like to fish Northerns over the top. Normally a white one, but we've got some washed out pink Northern specials now. I should be using those this spring, definitely, as well as the white ones. Haven't really done that well on yellow. I had a few on yellows, but haven't really done that well, to be fair. But then again, I've mainly been fishing zigs this spring. What else is going on? Stephen said, would you use a zig whatever the weather this time of year? Yes, definitely. definitely the early spring, sort of mid-spring up to about now, up till May, I always have at least 2 rods on a zig. Depends on the lake, of course, but at least 2 rods will be on a zig, and it's done me very well. I've had some terrible springs where I've fished on the bottom or fished pop-ups and that, and I thought, you know, this is before I really started using zigs to its utmost. And if there's always that in my mind. If I'd been using zigs when I've caught more, it's definitely the go-to tactic in the springtime. But again, it's lake dependent. Some lakes, they really don't come out of zigs. Other lakes, all off the bottom off bait, you know. Adam says, Leon, have you tried Sean the Chef's cakes? No, I haven't. Treat myself to a box for my birthday fishing week. Sean the Chef's cake. Let me write this down. Sean the Chef's. Sean the Chef's cakes. Let's have a little look at those, I think. Recommendation now. Everything Carpet said, what's the difference between the Pacific Tuna Bait Booster and the Pacific Tuna Bait Additive? Sure, it's the same. No, it won't be. The Booster will be more flavour in there, whereas the Additive is the neat sort of flavour. It's the thing that makes it really tick in there. I don't use it, so I can't really refine it down and say, oh yeah, that's what that one is, that one is. It is different though. Otherwise they wouldn't sell it the same, would they? Dave said depends on the air pressure. Yep. Oxford has its own weather. Chris, you're 100% right, mate. It does have its own bloody weather, I tell you. Eddie said, even though I'm getting out Sunday for 36 hours. First time that, yes, can't wait. Cobb will be on buzzing, yes. Interesting to find out, guys, how many of you have actually got cobs out there. Put it down as well, down there. Have you got a cob? Let me know. I'm really interested to know if you've got a cob. Eric Carp says, love the rock salt in my mix this time of year. I always have it this time of year. I always introduce, even in the summer, I have the old rock salt in. Can't get enough in. I may go to Lake in Essex. Too busy though on bank holidays. Yeah, all the lakes are going to be busy bank holidays, aren't they? Good question from Dean here. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Leon, what are the benefits of using fluorocarbon? Good and bad bits. Bad bits is that it can be very wiry and very expensive as well. Fluorocarbon is going to be expensive. I use fluorocarbon leaders a lot, or fluorocarbon straight through, but I always straighten up the last sort of 26 foot, if that's my leader, or the last sort of bit I straighten up, so it keeps it from being so curly whirly. I tie it to my bed chair or my barrel or something and just pull it. Don't pull it till it snaps, but just stretch it out. Just stretch that fluorocarbon out and it'll lay much better. But again, negative, very expensive compared to monofilament. Benefits, negative, doesn't cast very well either. Doesn't tend to cast at all well. Benefits are near invisible in the water. What I will say is that keep checking your fluorocarbon. So every 2 or 3 weeks, I'll replace that leader, that fluorocarbon leader. I'll keep checking it because even though it's fluorocarbon, it doesn't always, it a kink and you have it get cut up, and when it's used, go through the rings on the bottom, all that type of stuff, and it get dirty. So clean it if you can. Check it's still relatively, you can't see it underwater. And the biggest benefit I like is that it's very, very heavy. Very heavy. So it sinks to the bottom. You've got no lines going through the water. It sinks, hugs the bottom of that, and keeps out away of wary carp. So there's your pros and your cons there, Dean. Well, give it another 3 or 4 minutes and we will be going over to the closed Facebook group, to the subscribers. So if you've got any questions, guys, get them in quick, because we shall be coming off YouTube and Facebook in the next 3, 4, 5 minutes. Dave, so I'm not on the bank this weekend. Julie and myself are going to Whitby. Very nice. But I have a question for you. Would you start swapping the Fishmill baits now? Personally, I start introducing them as soon as it gets above 10 degrees. But I don't really go hard and fast putting any amount in until they're spawned. You know, I may introduce some of the baits now, like the Triple X or the new bait. I'll put a handful in here, a handful there. But I won't be putting in like a kilo baiting up for when I leave, or fishing over a kilo of bait like I could do in the summer after they've spawned. Little and often I found springtime. I've never done well on big beds of bait or lots of bait in the spring. So yes, while Fishmill baits come into their own after water temperature goes above 10 degrees, which it is now, it's between 13 and 15 I found. Don't go overboard with them. And have a good time, Dave, at Whitby. Fine, thank. How's you? I'm very good, Dennis. I'm fishing now, trying to board him a pack bait. Oh, the old pack bait. Tell you what, it's like, it's the old pack bait works so well out in America, doesn't it? Stevens, hope to do 2 nights on New Syndicate Monday, only 20-minute drive, Suffolk, Norfolk border. Well done, Steve. Hope you enjoy yourself out. That's what it's all about, enjoying. Guys, before we wrap this up and go over to the closed Facebook group, just give it a like. Give it a, if you're liking this live stream tonight, even if you're not a subscriber, even if you're not a member of the Catch More Carp website with over 300 videos on there, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, show the love, enjoy it, that we're doing some good here, and that we're looking forward to seeing you next Thursday. Patrick Baskerville, yo, little butt, yo, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well, Patrick. Adam says, does the CC more affect buoyancy on wafters? Does the CC more affect buoyancy on wafters and pop-ups? Not sure what you mean. Liquids can do a little bit. Don't over put them in though. CC more go. It will do a little bit, yes. So be very careful with it. But I believe the CC more Northern Specials and pop-ups are some of the most buoyant out there. So even though I'm putting loads of the CC more liquid in there, it's not affecting that buoyancy. Baz said, I just got back today from a 48-hour no carp, but the old doctor fish would not leave me alone. Back out Monday. No, the old tench, mate. It's time for the old tench, isn't it? That's for certain. Oh, yes. What was I going to say? What else was we... You know our list. If you're a member of the Catch More Carp, you'll know we always have a list, don't we? That's what I want to see from you guys. What head torch do you all use? I use... In fact, I've got it on charge here, but I'm going fishing. I've got the Ridge Monkey 150 or 250 something. I use that. It does tend to turn itself off in the in the bag. Many a time I've had it where it's turned on and it's run the battery down. What good rechargeable, long-lasting head torch do you guys use? Put them down below. Paul says, a few weeks ago I said I wanted to make up some Vitalin pigeon balls. Yeah, I remember. Then freeze them so that I have some stock. Then defrost them to see when going fishing. Hopefully they sink and don't float. Well, the moment of truth will be out next week on a 24-hour session. I will let the group know how it goes. Let us know, Paul. Be very interested to find out how you get on with those. With that, guys, we are 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. So we're going to go over to the subscribers, the close Facebook group. Guys, please, if you get the chance, if you want to, go and check out www.catchmorecarp.co.uk. It may not be your thing, but we have a great community. Campaign videos, we have how-to videos, back to basics, French videos. We have lots and lots of different videos on there. Over 300 now. We have lots of discounts. We have a brilliant community. And we have prize giveaways every first Thursday of the month. Get yourself over there. Sign up for a monthly or an annual subscription. And I'll see you on the other side. Right, guys. To everybody who's tuning in tonight, great to see you. Hopefully I'll see you next Thursday when we do this all over again. We're going to say goodbye to YouTube, Facebook, and we're going to go over to all the Catch More Carp subscribers on the closed Facebook group. And I'll see you next week, guys. And I will say see you in a minute to the Catch More Carp, guys.